104.7 The Cave. Mike, the intern, Jay Stevens in the studio. Rip it apart Wednesday.
If you're born in a bus, it sucks.
Were you born on a bus?
Born in a bus. Not me, but this guy was born in a bus. Born in the back seat of a Greyhound bus down some street or back alley.
Highway 41.
That's the place he was at.
So
where were you born? Highway 41.
I was born in Joplin.
So obviously you're gonna be a Ramblin Man.
Yeah. I don't know what that makes you.
You're
if
probably
born in
starting
Joplin.
life on a bad foot if you're born in the back of a Greyhound bus. Probably
It worked out good for Dickie Betts.
You're at a
man.
disadvantage.
Worked out real good for Dickie Betts. Written and sung by the guitar player Dickie Betts. It was inspired by a Hank Williams song of the same name that he did in 1951. Obviously, it's a little bit different, but it's
Wait a minute. That sounded sketchy. It's got the same name as this other song, but it's changed a little bit.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not the same lyrics. I mean, think about like how many different names or songs about rock and roll there are, or the blues, or I mean, Ramblin Man. Ramble on, Ramblin Man. Ramblin is like a thing that I think everyone wanted to use, but
it's what the cool kids used to do.
Ramblin. How many times you use that in a sentence?
Let's bring it back. Let's bring that back.
Ramblin'.
Hey, what's up? It's Jay Stevens.
I'm
Rambling with you on the airwaves.
Oh, God, no.
I'm using that tonight.
No. So, anyway, the band was like, this is a little bit too country for us. And they didn't really want to record it at first. Turned out to be a huge hit for the band. So, haha.
Well, they hit you right out the gate with an epic guitar riff.
Yeah, and it's good. But let's not go there first. Let's hear what this was actually one of the last contributions Barry Oakley did for the band right before he passed away. And his bass line on this thing is just stupid good.
Oh, yes.
I mean, it's hopping. You missed that note.
Yeah, that's all right. Gets it going, though.
He's flying, though, man. He's definitely got a country feel to it.
And he's good, really good bass player.
Yeah. It does sound country, though.
But it's very moving. Listen how it's very complicated bass line, actually.
Yeah. It's good. Real good.
Lead bass.
Yeah. Lead bass.
Lead bass.
We got two other guitar players, too. We'll get to more Rip It Apart Wednesday on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Jay Stevens, Mike the intern in the studio today. Rip It Apart Wednesday. We are discussing Ramblin' Man.
Songs to be born on the back of a bus, too.
Yeah. Well, originally, this was supposedly going to be on Eat a Peach. But the band was like, it's too country for us. It's too country for us. And then later on, I think they finally was like, okay, well, it's not that bad. Or we can make it our own at least.
We can just all jam on it.
We can all jam on it.
Then it won't be so country.
It won't be so country. I mean, it's got a country feel, but really that's the whole Southern rock thing. It's a combination of country. It's a combination of rock. It's a combination of blues.
Soul, everything.
Soul, it's all in there. And so, I mean, I can see where they're coming from at the beginning, especially when they were real deep in the blues when Dwayne was alive. But later on, I mean, that was kind of the direction they went.
And this is what pioneered their. I mean, they really were at the forefront of Southern rock, creating what Southern rock. It wasn't a form before this.
No, and they were definitely the first to do it before the Skinnerd. So anyway, there's some. We went just to listen to the bass track. It was real good, but the piano track also very cool.
Almost like the Peanuts. Smooth.
Yeah, I know.
Smooth.
It's cool. I want to just sit here and listen to it, to be honest with you. It was all played live, and I guess at one point one of the roadies said it was one of the best that they actually heard. Dwayne, it's really a cool song. The harmonies, the guitar parts, obviously very Allman Brothers thing. We'll get to that on part 3. Rip It Apart Wednesday on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Mike the Intern, Jay Stevens in the studio. Rip It Apart Wednesday discussing Ramblin' Man from the Allman Brothers Band.
And we found out that it's like a church revival song.
It is. Yeah.
It's very positive, uplifting vibe.
It is, especially in the backup vocals. You can hear it in the way the piano part's played. I mean, when we just listen to the piano and the backing harmonies, it's what it sounded like.
Sounded like we were at church, man, getting down.
It's like harmonies on top of harmonies.
These hippies were actually really intelligent musicians, you know?
It's crazy. That was kind of like the movement in the late 60s, early 70s. Real Christian, but hippie at the same time.
It was
revival.
It was. It's revival, I guess we'll call it, for sure. Now, what year was this came out?
73 off of Brothers and Sisters.
So that means that these harmony electric guitar solos on this song were precursors to Judas Priest and Iron Maiden.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Allman Brothers and Skinner really kind of took off on that guitar attack. I mean, Skinner had the triple guitar attack. Allman Brothers had, any guitar player wanted to play in that group that was good enough could get on stage and play with them. They didn't care. They had 20 members on stage at some point.
Because this song is really well known. If you think of this song, you think of the harmony guitar lines. Yeah. But that's, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest took that, I guess, and ran with it.
And every song, man.
Applied more heavy metal and used it on every song, right?
Yeah, for sure. Let's listen to that guitar harmony.
It sounds like Iron Maiden.
We got two guitars, and it sounds like the piano.
The piano's doing a harmony line too with it.
Piggybacks, man, not enough credit as a songwriter and musician in this band. I mean, he did a lot of really good stuff with this group. And then a lot of credit. Everyone always just talked about Dwayne and what he contributed as guitar player, and then obviously Greg Allman too. Bear Oakley as a bass player, and Trucks as a drummer. But really, Dickie, man, as far as like the popular stuff that this band did, this song, Jessica, I mean, they're Dickie songs.
And so the drummer's last name is Trucks?
Yeah, Derek Trucks, his father, Butch Trucks, who's the drummer.
Who's the drummer of this? And Derek Trucks is a bad slide player, too.
You ask me, he's better than Dwayne.
Right.
Dwayne lost his life
this
early
just
on.
Filtered out,
And Derek has gotten to develop, so it's not really fair of me to say that, but I've seen Derek play live.
Well, it's guys who take it to the next level.
Yeah,
you learn from the generation above, and you take it a step further.
Unbelievable. The music family that this created is just incredible. And we'll get to the conclusion of Ramblin' Man from the Allman Brothers on the way next on 104.7 The Cave. 104.7 The Cave. Jay Stevens, Mike the Intern in the studio. Ramblin' Man, the discussion of our Rip It Apart Wednesday.
The concluding chapter of Southern Rock.
Yeah, the concluding. I don't know if it's concluded, but yeah, for sure. You ever see the movie The Exorcist?
Oh, probably. Can I take that? Is there a C answer on that one?
Obviously didn't like.
Yes, no, or maybe. I'm sure that my parents took me to see it as they shouldn't have. But I know the movie. I mean,
so if you remember, this song is actually featured in that movie.
For the record, I don't remember what movie I saw last week.
Yeah, I know, me neither. Yesterday. But anyway, it's movies in the songs in the movie The Exorcist. Crazy choice for a song, but when the two priests are in the bar drinking, having beers, you can hear it playing on the jukebox in the bar.
That's a $5 trivia bet you could win with someone.
Boom.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Let's just make the bar circuit this weekend.
Yeah.
We'll just go around and we'll just try to win $5.
Uh-huh.
I'll play like I don't know you down the end of the bar.
It'll be like a white man can't jump.
It's like, what's that called? Is that like a Sharks?
Yeah.
Sharks,
Yeah. The Hustle. We'll just
the Hustle.
Yeah, we'll just go in there and hustle.
I'd bet him $5 for that one. We could make probably more money than we make here.
Oh my God. So anyway, let's hear more from the isolated rhythm section because they're just so awesome. Well, this is over that harmony part we just listened
to. There's that choo-choo train drum beat we were talking about the other day. Remember? Choo-choo train.
Now this almost did become a single. The band was kind of split. The executives from Capricorn were split on whether or not to release this song or Wasted Words as the lead single for Brothers and Sisters. So the national promotion director sent advance tapes of the song to Atlanta and Boston, and when they played both, they just completely, Ramblin' Man just knocked that out of the park against Wasted Words. It was just huge. Actually, it was a hit on AM stations too, which was great. And it actually prevented topping on the top of the charts due to Cher's Half-Breed, which is interesting because later on, Greg and Cher were together.
So I
wonder
full
if
circle.
That was like how he broke the ice. It was like, hey, you stopped me from
Our
getting
songs
number
are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
Cher could do whatever she wants, especially at that time in her life. Super hot. So hot. Anyway, without further ado, it's Ramblin' Man from the Allman Brothers Band on 104.7 The Cave.